Hi, my friends. What are y'all seeing out there? All right, so I talk to people all the time, every day, and I'm telling you, man, I see it, I feel it in my bones that there's a pretty big slowdown happening. My own business has slowed down without question. It's amazing actually how quickly the slowdown comes. And I've been in this business a long time, since 1998, and you can see the ebb and flows of the financial services. It's always a leading and lagging, a leading indicator, frankly, when your financial services um, business starts slowing down. It's always a leading indicator of things not going well out there. It only started picking up for me about a month ago. But I've talked to people, my man Jeremy just got laid off. He's 35 years old up in Maine. I got people I was talking to today. They have rental real estate, and two of their three tenants are having a hard time making ends meet. I talked to business owners whose business are slowing down big time. I was listening to somebody today. Who was that? I forgot, but they had a business. Oh, I was talking about my man Skip Ritchie, who we're going to do a live stream on Saturday with. And he knows a guy who's got a business. He's like, usually it ebb and flows, but come April, we go from no customers to like hundreds a day. And already we're now in the second week of April. We haven't had anything happen. I can't remember what kind of line of work he's in. I'm hearing this a lot, dude. My wife knows an entrepreneur who's got stores all over Georgia, and they made a lot of money in the last couple of years, and they're freaking dead. It seems like the businesses, you go to a restaurant, they're slow. And I talk to people all over the country, and again, you can hear it, you just feel it. And again, this might just be me anecdotally, putting my own ooh, the business is slowing down out there, but I don't know. I don't think so. I feel it, man. And so, what are you guys seeing out there? You feeling? Are you feeling potential for layoffs? Have you seen layoffs? You seeing businesses slow down, or are you busy? I mean, tell me the truth. Maybe it's just me. Maybe people say, Josh, I don't like you anymore, so I'm not going to work with you, whatnot. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I can't stop, dude. I can't pretend who I'm not, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe. Anyway, so what are you guys seeing out there? You seeing busy? You got friends with businesses, neighbors with businesses. Are you in a business that's slowing down? You seeing layoffs? You're fearing layoffs? I just listened to I read the conservativetreehouse.com, and I do pull-ups. So if you wonder why I got these gloves on, so pull-ups right there. So they posted a video from MSNBC of all places that said 70% of, I can't remember if it's asset managers or employee of or just general population, think that rates will be lower here pretty soon. They're going to start lowering rates. You don't get that if you think the economy is booming, dude. You just don't. And the crazy thing is, here's the scary thing to me. Did we freaking, Liam just texted me about Pablo. Did we use all our money in the last 2 years from the pandemic? You see what I'm saying? We financed so much just discretionary spending, and now the 7 years of feast, and now the 7 years of famine. Are they coming? I tell you, it just seems like it, man. It seems like it. YouTube revenue's going way down, and it's not just I know that's not just me. Everybody talks about that. It's on YouTube. Revenue's way down, which means advertising's way down. On top of that, you can see the quality of the advertisements. A lot more small businesses are advertising, which means they have the money to pay for the advertising because the big guys aren't paying for anything. You just feel it, dude. Again, I might be wrong. I don't think so. I've been in financial services a long time, since 1998. I've been on my own since 2004 as a broker, and then with USA. USA is a little bit different, but still, you had people that'd be interested in doing business with you. We'd do these seminars all up and down the East Coast, and you could just tell, man, when the amount of people who are not interested in talking to you, it'd be very Spartan. And that was always around the time of recession. It's a leading indicator. And again, maybe it's only for me. I just don't think so. I think it's happening out there. I feel it, and as such, it's a concern to me, frankly. Not just for my business, but for the quality of life that we've come to expect here over the last 10 years, man. It's been a pretty good run since the Great Recession. And I just wonder if we've pulled all of our income forward. We spent everything with debt, and now it's going to be a malaise a la Jimmy Carter, where it's just not much spending, not much productivity. You know, people have jobs, people get by, but it's the level of excess spending, discretionary spending is going to drop off. And the problem with that is if you have, and this is why I always say pay down debt, because if you don't have that much debt, you can work around that for sure. You can just squeeze tighten the belt, but if you got debt, you can't. You see what I'm saying? And that's a concern, frankly. So for me, I've been working like a crazy man on my debt, but you know, I made a lot of money these last couple of years, dude. I paid a lot of taxes, man. I paid a lot of taxes, a lot of money. And you know, is that the feast and famine? Did I feast? The government feasted off my feast with the taxes I paid. And last year was so 2021 was nuts. 2020 was good. 2019 was pretty good. 2018 was just starting out. 2019 was pretty good, man. A lot better than I anticipated. 2020 was real good. 2021 was insane. 2022 was like 2020. Yeah, 2022 was like 2020. So it was real good. But I'm already off to a start this year. I'm like, this probably sounds like a 2019 year, which is good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm still making money. I'm still going to pay. I'll still make more than what I ever did. Mostly what I ever did in my career before. I'm on track for that. But just the last couple of weeks has been slow. And you're like, I wonder if that is starting to settle in now. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. And that people are just like, hey, I just got laid off. I would do discretionary business, but I got to watch my own bottom line. I'm just look at me, dude. When the business cycle slows down, I watch my bottom line too, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's just a fact. Like I called a cell phones company yesterday. I said, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, again, this isn't, I don't want you to think like, it's not like we're going bankrupt. It's that when things get tight, you got to start tightening the belts, dude. And the way you tighten the belt is the stuff you used to not pay much mind to. You start saying, yeah, I think I'm going to avoid that today, or I think I'm not going to pay for that service today. I'm just going to reduce my expenditures because I want to be prepared for a slowdown. And anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. So put it down in the notes if you would. If you don't want to type anything, just put a 1 if you see a slowdown, if you feel a slowdown is here, or a 2 if you don't. You know what I'm saying? How I can't, this is just anecdotal. I don't know. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Let's see what you got. You know, you could be in Iowa, you could be in Ohio, you could be in Washington State, you could be in Massachusetts. You know, throw in there what you got, man. It'd be interesting to see. And say if you don't mind, say, hey, I'm in Florida, things are freaking booming. I'm in Wisconsin, things are horrible. Whatever. It'd be cool to see what you guys think. All right, love your thoughts. We'll see you.